Hello people, welcome to the channel CrustG-G, and where today we're going to be adding more to the TV and movie mass multiverse web. This is the series where I add different TV shows and movies to the same universe slash multiverse through canon crossovers, cameos, and various different fictional brands. uh, where exactly are we? I think that we're down here. There's a few small things here. Let me see. Here. Okay. Off of Sugarfoot, we have The Boy from Oklahoma from 1954. Shorty and Feet. Shorty and Pete Martin from... Hold on. I do have that a little loud. Shorty and Pete Martin from The Boy from Oklahoma appeared in the pilot episode of Sugarfoot. So this I can just delete. (1954). Alright, next up, going over to The Gambler Returns, The Luck of the Draw, which is up here. I think that's why this is here. And it connects to Rawhide from 1959, because George Washington Wishbone from Rawhide appears in The Gambler Returns, The Luck of the Draw. And I have a couple more things that branch off of Rawhide. Let's just move that over. Rawhide. (1959). Next, off of Rawhide, we have The Music Man from 1962, because the fictional city of River City is first mentioned in Rawhide and is the main setting of The Music Man. (1962). And then another River City mention happens in Three Graves for Winchester. That is not what that says, but I don't think I could find an English title for that. And then lastly, for Rawhide, yeah, we have, again through, oh, it's a different fictional location. She wore a yellow ribbon from 1949, because the fictional Fort Stark from She Wore a Yellow Ribbon is mentioned in Rawhide. So it actually goes to Rawhide. I have it over here. $19.49. Okay, we have a couple more things. Oh, the fictional Fort Stark from She Wore a Yellow Ribbon is mentioned in Rawhide. I'm not sure if I said that. She Wore a Yellow Ribbon is actually a sequel, though. That is a sequel to Fort Apache, however you say it. $19.48. And then there was another sequel after She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, and that is Rio Grande, or Grand, however, from 1950. And then one more thing off of She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, and that is Desperate Hours from 1990. The grave of Nathan Brittles from She Wore a Yellow Ribbon appears in Desperate Hours. Undo that. That way. Back down to The Gambler Returns, because that connects to The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance from 1962. The fictional town of Shinbone from The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance is also the setting of The Gambler Returns, as the saloon in The Gambler Returns is called Shinbone Hotel and Saloon. And then shot. Two. No, this way. There you go. Now, off of Bat Masterson, we have Paradise from 1988 because Bat Masterson himself appeared in the Paradise episode A Gathering of Guns. Let me see, is there anything? I think that's just what that was pointing to. Paradise 1988. Come on, show up already. Okay, zooming out. Here, I think. Yeah. Go ahead and delete that. We have off of Wagon Train, because it's actually a spin-off of Wagon Master. This is a movie from 1950. Next up, is it over here? Doesn't look like it now. Something else up here. Off of Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke connects to Duel in the Sun from 1946, because in the Gunsmoke episodes Night Incident, as well as The Big Broad, wanted posters of Loot McCanley's, however you pronounce that, from Duel in the Sun can be seen. Delete that. And there's quite a few more connecting that same way off of Duel in the Sun. Alright. Now, through the same connection, we've got Trackdown from 1957 because of a Loot wanted poster in the Trackdown episode Self-Defense. Okay. Through the same wanted poster of Loot, we've got Wanted Dead or Alive from 1958 in the Wanted Dead or Alive episode Eager Man. And then through the same wanted posters, we've got The Silver Whip from 1953. Okay. Another one through the Loot Wanted posters is Rio Bravo from 1959. Okay, hold on. I need to move some stuff around. I need to figure out which way, literally any direction, pretty much. Well, not that way. Rio Bravo 1959. Go up. Because there's quite a few connections to Rio Bravo, too. Okay. Well, actually, it's not to Rio Bravo itself. So Rio Bravo can actually go back down. Because Rio Bravo connects to Red River from 1948. Okay, the character Thomas Dunson from Red River wears a belt buckle indicating the name of his fictional cattle brand, the Red River D. A Red River D. I don't know. John Wayne played Dunson and wore the same buckle in many future films, creating this connection between these two and others. Like, what the majority of the next few, pretty much the rest of the video, is gonna be comprised of. Are you kidding me? Okay, like that then. There. It's this way. Now this one goes up. There we go. Off of Red River, we have a few things. Circus World through the Red River D belt buckle. (1964). Then El Dorado from 1966 through the Red River D belt buckle. Basically because the belt buckle he wears indicates that the brand exists in all of these movies. Forming the connection. Then we got Hatari from 1966 through the Red River D Belt Buckle. Okay, next up we got McClintock from 1963 through the Red River D Belt Buckle. After McClintock, there's North to Alaska from 1960 through the Red River D Belt Buckle. I assume that's the thing. Next we have The Shootist from 1976 through the Red River D Belt Buckle. After that one is The Sons of Katie Elder from 1965 through the Red River D Belt Buckle. $19.65. Okay. Then up next comes The War Wagon from 1965 through the Red River D Belt Buckle. War Wagon 1967. I was saying it wrong, but I typed it in right. After that comes True Grit from 1969 through the Red River D Belt Buckle. Excuse me. The reason I have this up here is because it has sequels. First, Rooster Cogburn from 1975. (1975). Next up is the next sequel, True Grit: A Further Adventure from 1978. This way. Okay, back to Red River. It's gonna be going this way. We've got Rio Lobo from 1970. I'm gonna have to take a couple minutes in a second. I think I can pause. Through the Red River D belt buckle. (1970). Alright, give it 1 second. Are we recording? I'm gonna have to show this off just to make sure. Yes, we are. Okay, sorry about that. Rio Lobo through the Red River D belt buckle. Rio Lobo has a couple connections of its own. First up, Hondo from 1953, because a wanted poster of Hondo Lane from Hondo appeared in Rio Lobo. (1953). Oh yeah, it's to Rio Lobo. Then Hondo had a spin-off, also titled Hondo. From 1967. I didn't specify which Hondo has another connection as well, so I'm just gonna assume it's the original. 1967. Hondo connects to the Train Robbers from 1973, because Hondo Lane appears in the Train Robbers. Am I sure it's not the spin-off? Because that's a lot closer. I'll just do it off of this one. It doesn't really matter, they're connected anyways. This way? Okay. Now we're moving away from this area, but not too far. Right down here. Off of High Noon. Because apparently there's a sequel. High Noon Part 2. The Return of Will Kane. From 1980. Delete that. Funny enough, it was actually mistitled in the Westfall wiki, Tommy Westfall wiki. It was listed as The Legend of Will Kane. Alright, now we're moving a lot further from here. Let's see, where are we? Right up here. Because there's a few movies I didn't add yet from the DCEU. The last one was Shazam! Fury of the Gods. And obviously, the last few movies came out from that. First, The Flash from 2023. And The Flash would also connect to a few other things that I have actually already added to this web, so it's not strictly necessary. But if you don't count, hold on, I'll move around a bit to show what I'm talking about. But let's see, down here, over here, I think. Okay, if you don't count Superman Returns as a part of the rest of these Superman movies, then these and Supergirl would connect through to The Flash. So there's multiple ways that this can connect. It's just not how I have originally. Here. Now, after The Flash came Blue Beetle. It didn't like solidly connect to the DCEU, but it is a DC property and it's listed under the DCEU, so I assume it's in the same universe. '23. Man, they were all back to back for about a year, huh? I know The Flash was pushed back a lot. So, I don't know. It's just weird to see that DC came out with movies in the same year as each other. Anyways, and finally, the last movie in the DCEU, as far as I know, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom from 2023. And I'm not sure, is Peacemaker still going? It should be. I think I saw something about James Gunn saying that Peacemaker would be is still canon to like the new universe that he's making. So maybe he's gonna do like a reboot, or maybe they're building off of the Flash movie. That kind of sort of soft rebooted their universe. I don't know. I don't think I've actually watched anything. I haven't watched much past Wonder Woman, I think. Why is that not? Okay. There. Let me see. Hold on. And that's the last thing here anyway, so... Okay. So I watched Man of Steel, and Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, and Wonder Woman. Yes. I never saw Justice League, either version. I did not see Aquaman. I saw Shazam. I didn't see Birds of Prey or Wonder Woman 1984. I saw The Suicide Squad. My friends basically forced me to, but I liked it. Peacemaker, I did not watch. I didn't watch Black Adam. I haven't seen anything. I didn't see anything past The Suicide Squad. And I'm pretty spotty on the rest before that. Alright. Next up. Over here. Yes. No, that's the wrong thing. Up here. It's off of Toy Story 2. This one is gonna be a little iffy, but it's the same kind of logic I had for, like, why I didn't add Lightyear, but I am adding this. Let me just get to Toy Story 2 first. 3, 2. Alright. I'm adding Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, The Adventure Begins from 2000. Because the framing device is of this, the framing device of this pilot movie, because this movie is a pilot for the rest of the series, is that the toys from Toy Story 2 are sitting down and watching this movie, but it's within this movie. So, at the very least, the beginning parts is canon, and they're just watching this. So there's some canon parts in The Adventure Begins. Star Begins 2000. Excuse me. Now this other one's going to be a little iffy, so I'm going to just add it in a different shape. I'm not going to add anything off of this, but I did also add on the rest of the show, just like under the assumption that the toys are watching this. Control V. Nope, hold up. I said different shape. I'll make it a square. Control V. I'm not going to do this often. This is like the one time I'm planning on doing this. There might be other things I find similarly, but it's unlikely. The only reason this is here is because I added this. And the only reason this is here is because the toys showed up to watch this in the beginning parts of the movie. Now, moving on. Down, not there, over here, down here. We've got American Horror Story from, oh, that's already on here. Right down here. American Horror Story. It got a spin-off / continuation in American Horror Stories from 2021. And then also, I'm gonna have to move this over. American Horror Story connects to a couple other things. One, Scream Queens from 2015, because the fictional fraternity Kappa Lambda Gamma appeared in both, first in a season 4 episode of American Horror Story, then in a season 1 episode of Scream Queens. That's the wrong one. Then lastly, for this video and for the American Horror Story connections, we got Feud from 2017. Alicia Soper played Marilyn Monroe in both. And that is gonna be it for today. Alright. thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, go and leave a like on the video. If you didn't, there's another one for that. If you want to see more from me, hit subscribe, ring the bell, be notified whenever I upload. If I missed anything or if I added something you think I shouldn't have, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate the help. But until next time, hope you have a nice day. Bye.